Hello, everybody. This is Stacy from the Oracle Fitness Center. We are here today for some low intensity strength. We are going to need a mat, some heavier dumbbells, and some like moderate sized dumbbells. So when we think like, what weight does that mean? We're using our heavies for our RDLs and our squats. And that will be, maybe your heavy is like your 15-20s, which is great because you know you're using your lower extremities, they can handle it. But like, let's say this is a light day for you in your training plan. So maybe you're in that 5 to 8 range, and that's okay too. But know that we're doing about 10 reps. So we want to make sure that on that last set of the exercise that you're doing, you're feeling challenged, but that you're able to complete your reps. And if you got done with that last set and you thought, I left a little in the tank, you probably could go a little bit heavier with your dumbbells next time, okay? That being said, mat, heavies, moderates, let's get up and get warmed up and get ready to roll. So since this is our low intensity, I'm gonna move the camera just a skosh. There we go. This is our low intensity strength day. We're not being dynamic with our movement, so we're just gonna warm that body up. Let's start with a march. Then we're gonna go through some ranges of motion, tell our body what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna get after it. We're gonna spend about a half hour. Thanks so much for joining us today. This is a beautiful Wednesday. It's just a beautiful Wednesday because we're all here together, right? Nice work. Like I said, we're just starting to get that body warmed up, so we don't need to bring it up too high, too fast. We're gonna go into a high knee march in 3, 2, and 1. High knee march. I tried to say 2 things at one time. Let's get those arms moving with you. Nice job. There we go. We're gonna go to a butt kick in 3, 2, and bring those heels to the backside. Nice job. Way to work this afternoon. It is afternoon officially. Way to work this afternoon. Way to get after it. From here, we're gonna go to a low jack in 3, 2, and low jack. Trying to get that full range of motion, bringing that arm overhead, extending that leg out to the side. Here we go. Nice work. Nice. Let's bring that arm across the body because you know I like it. Nice work. We got this. 3, 2. Let's bring it back to a march. From here, we're going to do those knee hugs to the chest. We can travel with it. We can keep it stationary. We can come up on those toes, or we can keep it flat-footed. Whenever you're ready, join in. Nice step, knee hug to the chest. Then you can turn around, do it the other way. Or you can do it in place. And that works too. You can keep that foot flat on the ground, or you can come up on those toes. Good. One more time on each side, please. Good. Let's come back center. Let's do some hip openers, and then we'll do some hip closures. Okay? So with our openers, we're coming out and stepping to the side. We can keep this stationary, or we can put a couple steps to it. We can even do it backwards. Nice. Very good. One more of each. Now let's close the gate. Or close the hip. Good. And we can do it backwards, which is a little strange feeling, right? Or you can do it in place. Good. One more of each. Very nice. Let's add, I believe we did our inchworm the other day. Let's do our deep squat to toe touch. Let's come out wide with our stance. Arms overhead. Take a big hinge. Shut that car door with your backside. Toe touch. Bend the knees as needed. Now bend the knees, drop it way down. Get big in your chest. I want to see that foot flat on that ground. This is a challenging position to get to. Big chest, arms up, push that floor away. You can work towards getting more depth in that squat. Let's do it again. Arms up, big hinge, deep squat. Whoa, big chest. It's like the gorillas that we see at that beautiful zoo we have. Arms up, push that floor away. Very nice. Let us get after our strength for today. Our first 3 exercises are going to be our Rdls. Then we're going to go into a bent over row with a little external rotation. Then we're going to go into a side plank with a leg raise. Grab those heavies to start, whatever those heavies are for you. We're going to get set up with our feet under our hips, so a little narrower than our normal squat position is. We are going to do a 3 count lower, quick up. Big hinge to start this movement, and then those weights are going to come down the front of our legs, slight knee bend. Push up, push that floor away, come back tall to your start position, okay? Don't let those shoulders come out just to bring those weights further down your legs, okay? Set those shoulders, ready, begin. Big hinge, weights coming down in front, 2, 3, quick up. Big hinge, nice. We're like that little bird drinking water, right? That old toy, that vintage toy. Push that floor away. Weights are going to stay right in front of my body, right in front of my shins, and up. Good. Push that floor away. As you're coming up, bring those hips forward. Looking for that nice hip extension, right? You know I love the posterior chain. Boom. Get it. Nice work, nice work. Way to get after it today. Here we go. Quick up. 2 more. I got stuck. I lost my balance a little bit. Here we go. Big hinge. Last one. Quick up. Nice. If you want, keep your heavies, depending on where you're at, or you can go to your lighter, moderate weights. This is that bent over row to external rotation. All right, so we get a little bit of that hinge position that we're going to set up in. Palms are going to be facing my legs. I'm going to set my shoulders back. I'm going to row it up. Then I'm going to externally rotate, back down, back to my start. Ready? Begin. Row it up. Rotate, back, and down. Keep those shoulders melted away from the ears. Right here. Row it up. Good. And down. Own each of those positions. Good. Remember your breath throughout. Trying to get that full rotation with that shoulder at the end, right? Own in that position. Good. You got it. 2 more. Nice. Last one. Beautiful. Let's come down to our mat. We're going to find that side plank position, and then we're going to leg raise it. Your side plank position could be with your feet stacked. It could be with the bottom leg bent. You're going to do what works best for you. We're going to do one side, then the other. Ready? Hop it up. Whoa. Try not to lose your balance. Shoulder over that elbow. If you're like me and you didn't have it correct, come back down and come back up. Good. Now let's add that leg raise. Good. Just a little tiny leg raise. We're all about that control and maintaining that beautiful plank position. So if you're not able to do that, keep that leg stationary. Don't add the leg raise yet. Good. Or come down to the knee. Come down to that bottom leg bent. Good. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Love it. Find that position. Shoulder over that elbow. Pop it up. Hips forward, shoulders stacked. Here we go. Nice. You got this. Keeping those hips forward. You got it. 3, 2, last one. Woo. Let's go back to Rdls. Grabbing those weights. Find that start position. Ready? Begin, big hinge. Feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. Quick up. Nice. Good. And up. Here we go. Nice work, nice work. Big reach. Love that control on the lower. A lot of great work happening. There we go, 2 more. Last one. Bend over row to external rotation. Find those weights that are gonna work best for you. Little hinge. Palms facing the legs. Row it up. Externally rotate. Back and down. Good. Love this nice complex movement. A lot of bang for our buck. Here we go. Good. Nice row, melt those shoulders away. 3 more. Here we go. Last one right here. Lovely. Let's bring it down to the side plank. Lovely little side plank with a nice leg raise. But if you're not feeling the leg raise, don't do it. Okay, if you are, great. It's your workout today. Shoulder over that elbow, pop it up, hips forward. Add that leg raise as needed. Reposition those shoulders as needed. Good. Keep those hips forward. We don't want to be bent back. Nice and forward, just like how we finish our RDL. Good. Two more. Beautiful. Love it. We get some good outside of the leg work, side body work. It's just tremendous. Find that start position. Ready? Pop it up. Add that leg raise if you would like. There you go. Melt those shoulders away from the ears, hips forward. Here we go. 3 more. 2. Last one. Dang. Those are dynamite. Last time through these 3. You're killing it today. Set those feet up, right under those hips. Weights, palms facing the legs. Set those shoulders, big hinge. Weights come down the front. Push that floor away. Good. 3 count lower, quick up. Sometimes we like to try to give that little pull with the weight at the end. Not needed. This is all about the lower extremities. So, here we go. Nice work, nice work. We got 3 more. Last one. Grab those other weights. We're going to row it to an external rotation. Find that position that's going to work best for you, which really is the position that we're demonstrating. Palms facing the legs, set those shoulders, little hinge, row it up, and rotate it back and down. Fun fact, our rotator cuff muscles, their main job is not to be the rotator of the shoulders. Their actual job is to create that compression and stability at the head of our humerus. They're it's super protective in nature. That's why it doesn't feel good when we hurt the rotator cuff muscles. Because their big job is to help keep that shoulder in place. Because it can move around a lot. Great, great, great. We got 3 more. That's also why we work our rotator cuff muscles, last one, in so many exercises that we do in our low intensity strength. Heck, you all know even when we do some of our core express, we're working our rotator cuff muscles. And we're not necessarily rotating because they're just such great muscles. They're so important in that way. Find that positioning that you're going to start in. For a side plank, pop it up and begin with that leg raise or with the hold. Here we go. Good. Last one. Beautiful. Bring it to your other side. Set it up. Elbow under that shoulder. There we go. Hips forward and begin. Nice. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Love it. Let's do 3 other exercises. Grab those heavies because we're going to sumo squat. Then we're going to grab probably our moderates and do an upright row. And then we're going to finish with a little, what did I write? Forearm plank with tap. That's a good rotator cuff muscle exercise. I'm going to say let's bring those weights at the chest, kind of like we would for a goblet squat with a kettlebell. We'll get a little bicep work at the same time. Come wide with those feet, a little bit of turnout, little hip back, big sink. Push that floor away. Ready? Begin. Good. We are just an up down with this one, nice and controlled. Looking for that full depth. Push that floor away. Finish with the hips forward. Out away. Remember your breath throughout. Three more. Big sink. Last one. Lovely. So like I said, we're doing an upright row next. Primarily working those deltoids. So if you want to keep these because you're able to control that range of motion, great. If you're like me and your heavies aren't really, they're more like a moderate, try it out, see what happens. Set it up, palms are going to face the thighs. You set those shoulders down and back, row those weights up towards just right under your chin height. Elbows are leading this motion. We're zipping up a big zipper. Join in. There we go. Nice. We're keeping this nice position, not letting the shoulders come in front. Nice and set back. Good. Remember your breath throughout. We got 3 more. Last one. Beautiful. Because to be honest with you, it's this action, we call it abduction. It's this kind of the side raise part of that exercise that helps us isolate that deltoid. So if we end up kind of trying to bring it more in front, we're not going to get that side raise, that abduction. Right? That's why we focus on that. Let's come down to our mat. Forearm plank. You can be on the knees, you can be on the feet, have them be a skosh wider than you think you normally would for your plank holds. And then in that forearm position, we're going to extend, tap in front of us. I feel like a rock'em sock'em robot right now. Let's do it. Down, feet out a little wider, reach and tap. 1 on each side is 1 rep. We're trying to limit any hip shiftiness. No hip shifties. Woo, that could have got bad. Here we go. You got this. Total body, melt those shoulders away from the ears. There we go. 2 more on each side. Beautiful. Bring it back up top. Let's squat it out. Dumbbells together. You could, if you like having those weights at the side, great. If you're gonna have them in front, really work to keep those shoulders set back though. Don't want to round the shoulders forward. Little turnout with the feet, not a lot. Little hinge, big sink. Here we go. Good, push that floor away. Nice. Remember your breath throughout. Last 2. Last 1. Here we go, upright rows, get it set. If you lose that shoulder position, stop, get it back. Super important, right? Set it, zip up that big zipper. All about the deltoids. Find that weight selection that's gonna work best for you. Here we go. Nice. I love it. Here we go, 2 more. Last 1. Fantastic. Drop those weights. Bring it down to your mat. We're planking it with a tap, or we're just planking it. Again, what works best for you today in this workout? Set it up, feet out a little wider than you think. Ready? Begin. 1 on each side equals 1 rep. Melt those shoulders away from your ears. I'm gonna keep my gaze, my eyes down in front of me, not out where I'm tapping, okay? Eyes down, looking right at your forearms, not where you're tapping. Melt those shoulders away, they might have creeped up. Last 1. Beautiful. Let's do it all again. Grab those heavies. Find that foot position. You're coming out wide. Little bit of turnout. Weights up at the chest if that's what you're selecting. Ready? Little hinge and a big sink. Push that floor away, hips finish forward. Like it. Halfway through. Here we go. Two more. All right, upright row time. Getting it set. Shoulders down and back. Ready? Row it up. Here we go. Nice work. Way to be intentional. Way to get after it. We got 3 more. Last one. Beautiful. I love those. I love all of those exercises. When I say I love those, I love all of them. We didn't do any single leg today. I think we all know that means next week we'll be doing some single leg. But it's good for us. Set it up, plank position, forearms. Feet out a little bit wider than you think you need to. Ready? Begin. Finishing strong right here. You got this. We got 3 more on each side. You can do it. You can do it. 1 more. Each side. Woo. Woo. I love that. Let's stand it up. We normally do a stretch to stand. Let's start standing. Let's take our feet out wide. Let's do a little side-to-side lunge. Ready? Here we go. And this is just that stretch. So it is gentle, but this is an active stretch. So we are coming in and out of that motion. Beautiful. 1 more on each side. Great. Let's do the old school right over left. Let's do a big hinge though, and then have those toes come down. Or those toes come down, those hands towards the toes. So if I want to bend my knees a lot, I can, but I still want to get that nice hinge action happening. Okay? That's where I'm going to feel that, just like in our RDL, that's why we feel that tension in our hammies. Because we created it. Stand it up. If you need to take a second, take a second. Left over right. Back down. This always reminds me of like junior high track and field, right here. And then you go out and run, right? Just this little warm up. Here we go. Let's do a little outside of the hip stretch and add that side body into it. So let's do right over left. Stick the left hip out to the side. Left arm overhead. Really reach. Keep that shoulder back, not forward, back and over. So you get that really nice stretch through here. Big reach. Nice. Other side. Left over right. Bring that right hip out to the side. Right arm overhead. Very nice. Really feel that stretch through the side body. And out. You know, let's do a little neck stretch to finish, because it's always a good plan. Let's do a little chin to chest, eyes to the ceiling. Look for that lovely shoulder position. Great to do maybe when we've been sitting at our desk for a while. We've been sitting in traffic for a bit. There we go. Back to center. Look over the left shoulder and back. Over the right shoulder and back. Great job today, everybody. Love it. One more on each side. Beautiful. That was amazing work. My name is Stacy. You are here at the Oracle Fitness Center because your energy is, your good vibes are. Thank you so much for participating today in low intensity strength. Tomorrow we'll be back here for some Core Express, and we'll be back next week, of course. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a super awesome rest of your Wednesday. Bye.